We can't feel ashamed of our suffering because it's often the road that leads to God. People who break our hearts may be the very thing that points us towards our need for God. His word promises us a bruised reed he will not break, and a smoking flax he will not quench. He'll bring forth justice for truth, Isaiah 42:3. What we go through does not determine who we are. Often, we may feel ashamed or doubt our identity because we're being refined. This is a trap of the enemy to keep us from declaring our future and trusting that God is the author and finisher of our faith. I think it's important to look at Jesus' attitude as he was made a mockery before all the Jews and Romans. He was nailed to a cross like a common criminal. They mocked him by saying, "Hey, if you are God, why don't you come down from that cross?" They even nailed a sign over his head that read, "Jesus, King of the Jews." All this mocking was intended to shame Jesus and make an example of him so no one else would rise against the Roman government. Jesus didn't deserve this kind of treatment. Yet if Jesus wouldn't have been broken, we wouldn't have been healed. This is how God uses broken things. Your brokenness can very well become your platform or springboard into destiny. Jesus was able to endure the shame of his supposed failure before men by seeing his victory through the eyes of God. He didn't dwell on the process. He kept his eyes on the right hand of God. For the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and has sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Hebrews 12:2. We must keep our eyes fixed on God in the seasons of refining and defining, because it's only for reassigning us to our next position. If you like this, you can get my book, The Beatitudes of Revival, now on Amazon.